Good morning. I'm Mrs. Conley. Welcome to Florida Virtual School Full Time. This is just a short video to get you started and just to go over a few things. I know some of this you have already reviewed in the Getting Started course, but I do want to just go over a few things with you to help you with this new endeavor that's very exciting, and we're very excited to have you. What we're going to review in this video is we're going to go over the grade book and how you can see your feedback from the teacher and how to resubmit different items to pull up your grade, the calendar and scheduler, webmail, message board, live lessons, and what to expect on your monthly call. So first I want to show you what your student page will look like, and what we want to look at is your grade book. As you can see, here is your courses that you're enrolled in, your daily planner of the lessons to complete each day. Be sure to check them off when completed. And Learning Coaches, sometimes this is easier to do from your login, because then you can just mark them complete. If you mark it complete from the student login, it will also need to be marked complete in your login as well to move it from pending to complete. So if you just mark them complete from the Learning Coach login, you won't have to do it twice. Okay, so here's your to-do list, your daily planner, and then we're going to go down to links and click on the grade book. When you start, this is your courses. When you start submitting items and you notice that your percent completion is here. So after today, 1%, 2%, and so on. And I'll send out webmails throughout the school year letting you know what lesson completion rate you should be at to finish the courses on time. And this is the number that you want to look at right here to make sure that these courses are at that right percentage. But if you click on Language Arts, you can scroll down and see your courses and the grade that you received. Right here where it says points, this is the points that you receive, and when you complete an assignment, you will see a grade here, and you can click on the grade. This one doesn't have a grade, so I can't click on anything, but when you do submit it, you'll be able to click on the point value there, or the points that you received. It'll pop up a box, and it will give you your grade and comments from me and things that you could do to change it and resubmit it through webmail. Okay, so I always leave feedback on portfolio items, what you can change and to pull up your grade. There's also quizzes and tests. Will also on the essay questions, you'll see comments from me if there's anything more that I need there to receive further points. This last one is the weight that it's worth for the course. So these portfolio items are worth a lot in the course. So this is worth 20% of your grade. So we want to make sure that you do review those portfolio items grade and resubmit anything that may have a low grade. It'll really boost your grade and help you along the way with the courses. Okay, so this is your grade book, and you can do that with each subject to see teacher feedback. So be looking for that teacher feedback. Remember, just go to the points and click on the points that you received, and that will pull it up. Okay, then we're going to go back home, the little house. Now we're back on our home screen. And one thing that we want to make sure that you do is that you have your lessons scheduled for today. And Learning Coaches, you'll see a little place with a little red clock that you can go to, and this is your scheduler. This is a student login, and they don't have the scheduler on their login, but on your login you'll see a little round circle, and it will be red or blue. If it's red, then we need to go ahead and rerun that to make sure that it turns blue, and you just hit next, 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 and finish, and it'll schedule your classes for you. I'll be calling you for a welcome call and can help you with the scheduler if you have any questions about that. And also, the semester end date should be no later than June 10th, for that's the last day of school. Another important item that I want to show you is this webmail right up here, the little mailbox. If you click here, it'll open up, and you can see all of your webmail messages. And this is our way of communicating, one way that we communicate. So be looking here for important information from the school, from me. And this is how we can schedule our calls and so on. So be sure to check your webmail daily. Okay, also we're going to go back home. Another important item is the message board. Okay, the message board is where a lot of important information is, and so I'm going to show you how to get into the message board now. Once you click on the purple thumbtack at the top of your page, you'll scroll down until you get to Mrs. Conley's homeroom. When you get into Mrs. Conley's homeroom, you'll see lots of information. The first thing is our live lesson schedule. This is the schedule that we have. If you click on that, you can see that we have a writing live lesson on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. and Fridays at 9 a.m. we have a reading and math whole group lesson. Okay, so that's our schedule. You can go back and you can see here it says Mrs. Conley's live lesson link. So for our monthly calls, we sometimes use the live lesson room, and this link will always be the same for all live lessons unless there's a different link sent to you through webmail. But all of our live lessons will be used by this link right here, and you can find it on the message board anytime. There's also our STAR student message board. These are students that have been doing fabulous work, and I update this regularly. Where you can click on it and see what they're doing great, and hopefully you'll be added to the STAR student message board throughout the year as well. We also have recordings of past live lessons that were taught. Here's the whole group, and also writing live lessons for you to view. So that is our message board. Remember, that can be found by clicking the purple thumbtack. Okay, we've gone through all of these things, live lessons now. For monthly calls, this is just a reminder about the live lessons if you wanted to stop the video to freeze that for you so you can see the schedule there. But monthly calls, as I'm calling for your welcome call, I will be scheduling with you a day for the month of February to complete an assessment call with you. And we will just be doing those, range from different things each month. This coming month I'm going to be asking you a few questions from some assessments that you've completed in language arts, math, and science. So just ask you a few questions, 2 to 5 questions on some of the work that you've completed from and some of the material that you've been learning about. And I'll also answer any questions that you have, and just be there to support you and see if there's any interventions that we need to do for students or anything that I can do to further support you throughout this process and this educational journey, to be there for you. And then we'll also schedule our next monthly call, and I also check to make sure that attendance is up to date, that lesson completion. So it's just a check to make sure that we're where we need to be, and we can make plans to adjust on how to get back on track if anything is off. So they're just to give you some extra support, or what monthly calls are for. And they also are a requirement of our program, and just an extra thing in there for you to give support. So I look forward to that, and I'll be calling you for welcome calls throughout this week and next week. So I look forward to hearing from you. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to webmail me sooner. I don't want you to have to wait or feel like you're stuck on something. So if I haven't got to call you yet and you would like to talk, please go ahead and call me or webmail me, and I can answer any questions that you have. So I don't want anything to keep you from getting started if you have any questions or concerns about anything. But I look forward to talking with you very soon, and we'll get to each of you as soon as possible. And I look forward to speaking with you and for a great semester. So here's a checklist that I created for you, just to what do you do until I get around to welcome calls, or what do we do? First of all, before we can start any coursework, you must complete the Getting Started course. This should be on your to-do list. Okay, so make sure that we complete the Getting Started course. Then, if your scheduler is red, please run it from the Learning Coach login. You just click on that little red circle, and you just follow the directions. It prompts you. It goes over this in the Getting Started course as well. And it'll schedule your courses. And then begin working on courses following your planner. So once you've completed the Getting Started, you've ran your scheduler, you can then look on your daily planner and you'll see your lessons mapped out, and just complete that day's lessons and check them off and log attendance. Make sure that you check your webmails daily, and then I look forward to speaking with you soon. And I hope that you have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.